just finishing up with Halo 5 here, we got to talk about something else. You had heard a rumor about Halo Reach. Now, what was that rumor that you had heard?
I've heard from, I believe Microsoft announced that they were remaking Reach for the Xbox One and had a planned release date of sometime around 2017, which would put about 7 years after the original release of Reach.
Well, yeah, Halo Reach was released in 2010. It was about a year after Halo 3 ODST was released. The thing about Reach that everybody likes was that people have been talking about this ever since Halo 3 ODST was re-released for the Master Chief Collection. In fact, actually, after they announced that they were going to do this, they said, "Thank you! Now can we have Reach?"
Yeah.
That was literally what was going on. And not to continue to just draw on about this, so Microsoft knows that there's a demand to bring Reach over to the Xbox One. It's currently still unplayable on the Xbox One. Now, I know that you were saying that maybe it's not enough time for a true anniversary report.
It might be a little too soon. I mean, you look at all the other games, Halo 2, what's that? It was about 10 years after it originally released that we finally got in the Master Chief Collection. I mean, Halo 3 Remake would be, what's that, like 7 years after. So Halo Reach being only a 5-year-old game, I don't think that they're ready to redo it just yet.
Well, it's a long game. First off, it is a long game. It's a tough game to port over because of the multiplayer, because they really expanded Forge in that one.
Yeah.
So there's a lot for them to bring over to the Xbox One. For me personally, I'd be happy to see Reach playable in Master Chief Collection, but I'm willing to wait for that. They could release it as DLC. I'd be fine with that. What probably, even if they don't decide to release Reach, I can say this right now, within 95% certainty, Halo Reach is going to be released for the backwards compatibility, as a backwards compatible game on the Xbox One. So if you've got a Reach disc, or if you purchase Reach digitally on the 360, you're likely going to be able to play Reach on the Xbox One at the very least. Now, this is based upon my speculation, but I can say this right now, it's just based upon one thing. Even though it is not currently listed as a backwards compatible game on the Xbox One platform, if you look really closely at the promo images that they released for the Xbox One's backwards compatibility feature, Halo Reach's cover is listed front and center alongside a couple of other games like Perfect Dark Zero and stuff like that. They would not have... Also, they have Microsoft's permission. Basically, Microsoft stated that a ground rule for backwards compatibility is permission by the publisher. Well, Microsoft published it, so obviously they can accept it themselves. They have no problem with that. So, I'd like to see Reach in some form playable on the Xbox One. I'd like to see Halo Wars playable in some form on the Xbox One, the original. Well, we're going to talk about Halo Wars later. We're going to jump the gun on that one. So, any other comments about Reach?
No, that's the only thing I've heard about it, so we'll see more as time goes on.
We'll have to talk more about that, because right now it's the speculation is wide open. But my thoughts are that at the very least it'll come for backwards compatibility by the time that launches later on this year.